Hello and welcome. Today I'm just going to take you through setting up an automation rule and playbook to auto-respond via email when a particular incident is triggered. As you can see here, I've got the incident selected. If you look towards the left-hand side, I'll just click on automation and then on playbooks, I'll just click on create, add a new playbook. Basically just select your subscription and the resource group. You can type in the name of the logic app. Remember, no spaces. That's why I've got, hyphens in between the words. Select review and create. And then once that is validated, click on create once again. We'll see towards the top right, it gives you an update as to how far it is with the deployment. Awesome. So this is opened up. Let's just click on go to resource. Awesome. So the main page of the Logic App Designer opens up. Normally what I do is I select blank Logic App because that gives me the freedom to modify the Logic App as I wish or as I see fit. So the first thing that I'm going to do that you should also always be starting with is, well, in this case, when an incident, you can just type that in the search and you see when an Azure Sentinel incident creation rule is triggered. You select that one. Great. It populates because this is what corresponds to the automation rule that we will make. All right. Of course, make sure that your permissions are set. When doing the when deploying the playbook with each step, you're going to have the permissions. You could also make use of a service principal of here. But yeah, let's go into the next step. I normally just use send an email v2. There we go. Send an email v2, Office 365 Outlook. I'm just going to send it to plug. Whoops. I'm just going to type in the subject, details. And of course in the body, please investigate. So yeah, when that is send an email. Let's just confirm that I've got the correct email address. Okay, then I'll just hit save. Awesome. All right, and let's go back to our main screen of Azure Sentinel. You can select the incident. Towards the bottom right, once you've selected, you click on Actions and Create Automation Rule. This tab should appear. This is just the name of the automation rule. Remember, you've got to modify the steps over here. So I'm going to be adding in a condition if the title contains, as detailed as you want to specify it. Select the action to run a playbook. And then select the playbook that we just created. Make sure that the expiration is indefinite. And what you can do for fun is you could also just um, select an additional action for it to perhaps maybe change the status to active. All right, let's click on apply. All right, automation rule saved. Wonderful. Okay, so now that we have our automation rule and playbook in place, let me go ahead and just trigger perhaps maybe a test file. Just going to download one over here. And we're going to extract it all. Ooh, immediately hit with something. All right, so now let's just give it a couple of minutes. So there. Let's just go and have a look and see if we can find that email. Is it here yet? Nothing yet. Let's actually go into the playbook section where we can actually see the playbook working. All right, and this succeeded, as we can see. We can just go into the history by clicking on the runs. And this actually succeeded in sending us an email. There we go. If there are any questions, feel free to comment below. And yeah, leave us a like. Peace.